Where's Hatfield in the South?
Exactly.
You forgot about the South?
Obviously, it's some Yankees.
Damn Yankees. Always try to take our freedom.
What's up, guys? It's us, Sight After Dark, back at you with another reaction. This time, we're reacting to Halfway Between Heaven and Earth, and this is a song by Hatfield and the North. We'd like to thank our great patrons over on patreon.com for suggesting this. We do some of the lesser known videos, so their support is well loved over there on Patreon. If you want to be like them, just head on over there and check us out. Having said that, let's check out the song.
If you just could, then we just would join in the mood of being halfway between heaven and earth. If you feel like singing, sing it. If you just could, then we just would feel what the other's feeling, even though we're far apart. You gave me, with them I can make a new start, plan a new path for the future, a new resolution, gather my thoughts, follow my heart, but here I am, halfway between heaven and earth, gently drifting, caught in my dreams, supported by themes we wrote together, wondering whether the words that were missing didn't belong, or might have been wrong, but so long as we can, we'll follow moonbeams from afar, touch the moon and chase the stars, catch the sun and let it go, find a way of saying so, happy with you when we're halfway between heaven and earth, we remain. It's not like England or the North Spain, what on earth or what in heaven's name is happening to me? With you I want to be, I'll never leave you. Needing your love to guide us, if you just could, then we just would join in the mood of being halfway between heaven and earth. If you feel like singing, sing it. If you just could, then we just would feel what the other's feeling, even though we're far apart. Halfway between heaven and earth, being with you's harmony. Sing a new song for the future, although it's absurd, just how it occurs without any words, goes to Donny. Doodle-a-doo-da, doodle-da-da-doo-doo, doodle-da-doo-doo, doodle-da-doo-doo.
Zappa and Steely Dan had a baby that was born in London.
Yeah, speaking of halfway between heaven and earth, I just found that song to be halfway between a lot of worlds at times.
How
Right?
many worlds? What world? Tell me about the worlds.
I looked to see when the song was. It comes from 1975. It felt like it was halfway between 1900 and 1985 in a way, right? And then you got Betty Davis in the artwork. I just couldn't figure out what year this was from. I'm like,
Yeah.
it sounds jazzy 30s, but then a song as the song progressed, you heard a little bit of the acid type, more contemporary jazz
Yeah,
feel
some of the
into it.
and some of like the electric guitar and more like newer sounding
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was progressively being pulled into what the sound was. 'Cause I'm trying to figure it out as we go. And then the voice sounded so different. The voice sounded like kind of underground new wave-ish kind of music now. The mics that everybody's using now in
Yeah.
yeah, new sounding music.
Yeah, I was gonna say the voice, it didn't really sound, it almost didn't even really sound like he was singing.
Right.
You know
Kind of
what I
talk.
mean? Kind of like in more of like a punk rock kind of way, how
Yeah,
sometimes they do things like that.
yeah.
But this
Talking
definitely,
melody.
clearly, this is not a punk rock song.
Nope.
This is clearly very brainy and intellectual music.
Yeah.
It's interesting. There's so much going on in this song, but at the same time, it's so easy to kind of just tune it out and just get like a general vibe from it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if you
Hmm.
had this in the background while you're doing something, you would create a very interesting vibe, and it
Yeah.
would kind of just like wash all over. You wouldn't even necessarily think about all of the different things that are happening. But in this situation, when we're just sitting down and analyzing, you'd be like, "Oh wow, the guitar did that," and then is that a saxophone? What instrument is that? Blah blah blah. And there's
Yeah.
just it keeps like slightly changing things, but nothing
Yes.
really enough that if you were listening to in the background, you'd be like, "What just happened?" You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. There was one point when I found the keys and whatever was doing the same sounds as the keys, very meditative. It was like doom, 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 doom. And I was zoned out and I was like, wait, where am I? I had to come back because that kind of boom, boom could set you into a nice pattern of doing things while you're listening to that music in the
Yeah.
background. That guides you to just finish your work nice and seamlessly.
Yeah, no, that was very interesting. That was quite a musical experience.
I love the solo at the end, right? Then it
Hmm.
got real fiery towards the end.
Yeah, shout out. Do you think that was Hatfield or do you think that was the North?
I'm gonna say it was Hatfield.
Shout out to Hatfield with the guitar. Shout out to the North for whatever you did on this song. I don't even
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
But no, yeah, this was really cool. Tell us more about Hatfield and the North. This is definitely the first they've appeared on this channel.
Yeah,
So shout out to them. Shout out to everyone that voted for this on one of our Patreon polls. Like we said before, the support from the patrons really helps us a lot to be able to continue doing this. So check us out on patreon.com/sideafterdark if you like what we do here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Shout out to all you guys for being here. We're Side After Dark. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, definitely make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It really helps us out a lot.
and guys, you got to check out our merch. We've got all the links below for all our Sight After Dark merchandise. You've got to get something.
Check us out on Patreon. All of our patrons help to determine what content we make. We put bonus content on there, and every single dollar helps us to continue making content like this.
Don't forget to listen to our music. Everywhere where you stream music, Sight After Dark appears. So check out our music on all streaming platforms.
See you soon.